Hi, Chris Blaze here for another Designer Diary, and today I am joined by Corey Braun. She is a resource development specialist for the Calgary Board of Education, and Carmen Ma, who is the assessment and reporting specialist. Welcome, Carmen and Corey.
Thanks for having us.
I have a few questions for you today. The first of which is, I want you to just share with our audience the roles that you are involved with as school improvement specialists. Why don't we start with you, Corey?
Okay. So I am a resources development specialist with core curriculum and assessment and reporting. So I support core curriculum and assessment reporting teams by creating a variety of resources for our entire system.
Thank you.
As for me, my role is assessment and reporting in CBE for K-12, but my main focus is more on the K-6. And I also carry a second portfolio is supporting teachers with PowerSchool as well too. And I want to say that as part of our school improvement specialist, Corey and I are very fortunate to be asked to collaborate with the school improvement and designing Minecraft resources and assessments to support learning for all CBE students.
Thank you for that. My next question is, you've both been doing a tremendous amount of work preparing exemplars for Level Up Calgary Season 2, and I just want to express my gratitude on behalf of CBE for your hard work and contributions in that. Can you describe your process? Kind of give our audience a sense of what was involved and what teachers can expect.
Well, the exemplars were created to help teachers learn more about the Minecraft platform and how student learning can be applied. We know we have teachers that have various levels of experience with technology, and these exemplars provide an entry point for beginning teachers, as well as teachers with more experience to adapt and fit to the learning context of their environments. So our process began with looking at the question prompts and the City of Calgary resources to gain a better understanding of Level Up Calgary and the concepts connected to each build site prompt. We then dug into the curriculum to find connections related to the questions and the concepts that are found in them. We had a color code system going that highlighted the concepts and the essential learning for each grade. And then once those pieces were in place, we used a backwards design approach to build out summative assessments to support the learning goals. Then we built our tasks to fit into a 4 to 6 week cycle of learning where students had opportunities to participate in classroom learning as well as in the Minecraft world. We also met with the Indigenous education team to embed the Indigenous education holistic lifelong learning framework into the task itself. Teachers can expect to have access to grade-specific exemplars that illustrate how technology, specifically Minecraft, can be integrated into curricular areas and how the frameworks can be embedded into learning experiences, and an assessment plan that illustrates products, conversations, and observations, and summative evidence that can be entered into Power Teacher Pro gradebook.
So you put a little into this.
It was a process, for sure.
Thank you for that. My next question is for you, Carmen. Now, can we talk assessment? You have been involved in creating a judging rubric that will be shared with teachers and students, and will also prepare our judging panel in the City of Calgary for assessing this work. What were some of the challenges that you faced in creating this rubric?
I have to say, I definitely took some experience from creating the Season 1 rubric and learned from some of the feedback that I've gathered from teachers, as well as from judges, as well as from you as well too. We learned that there are some things that we need to actually involve a lot more into our City of Calgary partnership with them, as well as what teachers and understanding what we need from the rubric that can be assessed students from grade 1 to grade 12. Because of the design of the creation that students are creating can be limitless too as well. So the possibilities are endless, and to a point where we need to put everybody back into that rubric that they can be assessed fairly. So what happens is that is definitely in the planning process that we all got involved in with Corey as well too, and other stakeholders, and understanding what are we really looking for when we're looking at grade 1 example as well as our grade 12 example. So putting that in our mindset and what kind of things we are looking for and what kind of work that will be produced. So understanding the languaging of the rubric too as well, being clear with the levels of when we're designing that scale of proficiency, what are the success criteria, and making sure the languaging is clear for our judges as well as teachers and students to understand. So we have talked about the word vibrancy and sustainability. Those are really good words, but at the same time, they can be broad. So in our success criteria, we got to make sure that those words are defined, and having those City of Calgary resources as well as the exemplars do define those terms too. So make it more clear for our students, teachers, and stakeholders, our judges, to evaluate their work there.
Thank you, Carmen. My next question is around continuing with that topic of assessment. And I think that's one of the things that really sets Minecraft Education Edition apart from the consumer version is those assessment features such as the book and quill, the camera and portfolio features. And so I'm wondering about, can you talk and share your thoughts on the assessment and reporting and CBE guidelines in relation to Level Up Calgary? And so as an example, when we consider formative assessment practices, activating students as owners of their own learning, how might this manifest in the challenge?
I think I want to start is that one thing I really like about Minecraft is integrating that technology piece into student learning. And what happens is that it really engaged in students, and like what Corey said too, it has provided multiple entry points for our students in K-12 to actually entering Minecraft into learning and also being assessed. In the works of the using the book and quill and camera features in Minecraft, it really helps students in documenting their student progress as well in there too. And that's part of formative assessment. Formative assessment, like most of the time in a learning cycle when we talk to teachers and planning, is that 90% of that time is actually in the formative assessment, engaging students in their learning and allowing students to make those mistakes and practice. So those are the opportunities where actually teachers can give feedback to students as well as students can give feedback to each other. And it is also an opportunity for self-reflection. Minecraft itself, with those features there, it really does give an opportunity for students to actually document their progress and then giving them the opportunity of accessing the Minecraft world in their own time as well too. So what happens is that one thing is we want to remind teachers that formative assessment is an opportunity and space for students to engage in their learning in a safe place as well too. And an opportunity to practice, but knowing that they're not being graded, right, to determine marks on that.
My final question is, what advice would you give to teachers participating in Level Up Calgary?
It's a great question, Chris. So it's just really about teachers and students trying new things. And the partnership with Microsoft and the City of Calgary has provided authentic and real opportunity for students to have voice and choice in their learning that is connected to curricular content and the assessment process. So it's really about students being able to see that the connection between the virtual world and the real world. So it also sets the stage for students and teachers to shift their mindset from playing Minecraft to learning using Minecraft.
Big difference. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huge. Yeah.
Corey, Carmen, thank you so much for your time today. Just want to acknowledge the important contributions that you both made to season 2. And we are just so thrilled to have this launching February 16th at CCTC. We hope to see you all there. And thank you again.
Thank you.